Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Now it is the end of week 26, which means we have been on this Monjaro journey for 6 months. We've actually hit 6 months, and it's been a long journey, but I am 2 weeks into 12.5 milligrams injection, and after the last update, which was 2 weeks ago, I did just a quick update via my phone while I was going to work, stating that obviously I hadn't lost any weight. Well, after the last update, I have actually started losing weight again. Now, since starting this journey, I originally weighed, I think it was 17.9 stone. And as of this morning, when I weighed myself, I am down to 14 stone 11 pounds, which is it's a big loss over the last 6 months. I'm really happy. We are literally 2 pounds away from the 3 stone mark, but yeah, overall the last 6 months I've actually lost 2 stone 12 pounds. Well, to be fair, I weighed myself at earlier this week and I've actually put 2 pounds on because I did hit the 3 stone mark. I did hit 14 stone 9 pounds, but I've been doing my normal, haven't had a takeaway or anything like that. I just naturally put 2 pounds back on. I don't know why, but yeah, it's still a loss from 2 weeks ago, and yeah, it's quite nice. Normally, after I first take the 12.5 milligram injection, I found it last week and I found it again this week. When I first take the injection, I'm not hungry at all. Not hungry, and it's a normal thing when you take the injections. You're not hungry. You have to force yourself to eat, and then as the week progresses, as it starts to sort of dilute fully into your body, or starts weaning itself out of your system, that sort of stuff, you get hungrier. So the later the weeks go on, the hungrier, during the day you get. It's a really weird. It is quite self-explanatory, but it's also quite a weird way of trying to explain something, and I don't think I'm doing it correctly at all. But yeah, I did weigh myself 2 days after I took the injection, so. And I actually weighed a lot less than I do now, but obviously you're forcing yourself to eat, but you can't finish stuff, so you are eating. It's just you seem to eat more towards the end of the week, if that makes more sense. So yeah, most of the time I don't generally weigh myself just after I've taken the injection, but I wanted to see, and I didn't record it down or anything like that. It's just I did put you do put a little bit of weight on, so you lose an awful lot because you don't really eat a great deal, and then you put a little bit more on. So hence why I don't weigh myself until weigh-in day, which was this morning. Now, obviously, the last time I did it, which was 2 weeks ago, I was 15 stone 3 pounds, which I'd been for almost 2 months. I didn't lose any weight or anything while I was on the 10 milligram. Obviously, I went on the 12.5. 2 weeks in, I'm down to 14 stone 11, which I think is 5 pounds loss. I did weigh myself last week, but I was busy working, so I didn't record a video, unfortunately. And I was down to 14 stone 13. So, over the 2 week period that this is covering, I've lost £5. I think it's £5. If I worked it out properly, I've lost £5 in the last 2 weeks, which is great, as I didn't lose anything over the previous 2 months. So yeah, and the fact that we've actually hit 6 months of being on Monjaro, it's going well. A lot of the side effects on the 12.5 I haven't really had. I've had this sort of like sickly feeling midday. Not through hunger or anything like that, because my lunch, I've normally been eating lunch now, so I don't generally eat breakfast. It's normally a coffee or something, because if I'm doing earlies, it's just too early to have breakfast when I get up. So most people class it as breakfast, I class it as lunch. So if I could be on break any time between 8 a.m and more recently, the last couple of days, 10 10 half 10 ish. So I'll have something to eat anytime between those times, which will be my main lunch, because obviously I'm up really early. I'll have lunch around about those sort of times, and then I have an early dinner, because if I'm waking up at 3:30 in the morning, I'm generally in bed by 7, half 7. So yeah, to me, lunch. So I won't eat breakfast. I'll have lunch. But when I get this sickly feeling, it's normally about, I'd say about 1, 2 o'clock. It's only sort of like it's sort of sitting on your sort of chest. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't make me sick. I don't feel, I don't throw up. I don't do anything. It just sits there, and it's a little bit uncomfortable. And it's for about half an hour to an hour. But that's all I've had, compared to having sulfur burps and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I can deal with that. It's not a major thing. I don't mind it. My BMI has dropped down considerably, so I am down to 31.7. I can't remember what I was originally, because I didn't actually write it on my new notes, but 1st of June I was 33, so we're getting down there, and I believe my BMI to be 30. So to come out of obese and into overweight, it'll be 30, and to get out of overweight and into healthy, it's scarily 18.5 to 25. I don't think I'll ever. Yeah, that's too much. But yeah, still classed as obese on the BMI's NHS calculator, but yeah, it's getting down. I'll be happy once it's down below 30, so that apparently I'll just be overweight. Yeah. But yeah, 6 months. It's gone fast, and yeah, here's to continuing the weight loss. So an overall weight loss over the last 6 months is 2 stone 12 pounds, which is equivalent to 40 pounds. Or if you work in kilograms, it's 18.14 kg that I have lost since starting this journey. Some people may say that's a lot. Some people may say it's not, but I'm happy with the progress, and it's still carrying on. So yeah, but yeah, on that note, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, and obviously if you want to follow along the journey, just hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified every time we upload. And obviously if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and I'll be back in the next video very soon. Thanks for watching. Adios.